What's good, guys? Who is Tunde here? Welcome to another episode of Afrobeats Weekly, your podcast about African music on the continent and the diaspora. Shout out to you wherever you're listening from. Thank you for making us your go-to pod. We appreciate it. Before we get into today's episode, as usual, I need you guys to please rate and review the podcast. Engage with us. It helps us grow, helps us get noticed. So as you're listening from your favorite app right now, just leave that 5-star rating and comments. We'd appreciate it. Thank you guys very much. On today's episode of Afrobeats Weekly, we will be discussing foreign collabs and remixes in Afrobeats. Some people hate it, some people love it. On the review tip, we've got that Ajebo Hustlers. I don't know, I've been saying Ajebo Hustlers. Ajebo Hustlers, Bad Boy Etiquette, EP. And as usual, we've got new songs, Spotlight of the Week, Turntable Charts, Eliminate, and all that other good stuff. What's good, my G? How far?
What's good, man? How you doing, man?
Dude, how far now? On your side?
Yo, man, we're good, you know? Same old. It's December. But it's not
how's
dirty.
How's cold Canada?
It's good.
The dirtiness happens here, the cold happens there.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
All right. No fan mail this week. So you guys don't forget to send us messages at fanmail@afrobeatspod.com. That's fanmail@afrobeatspod.com. We engage, we listen. So you guys should shoot us news, shoot us music, comments, anything. Ask questions, we answer. So let's kick off today's pod with news making the round, and we are starting with Google's end of the year list for 2022 in Nigeria and the most Google searched artists this year. Let me start from top to bottom and see if you can guess who number one is.
Ashake is number one.
DJ YK.
Oh, you said top to bottom.
I said make I reach now. Yeah, top to bottom, make I reach before you guess.
Right.
And they are wrong, by the way, but let's go.
Oh, what?
DJ YK, okay. Angela Kijo, sit down there. Buju, Roga, Lil TJ, Portable, the top three, Black Sheriff, 2 Ashake. Guess who number one is?
2's Ashake. Wow. And number one.
Don't worry, it's not the big three, it's not the big four. It's not Burna with Davido.
Yeah, technically it had to be someone that, people, trying to guess who the song. Kiss Daniel?
Yeah, exactly. No.
Exactly, yeah. What? All right, then I don't know.
Oxlade is most searched artist this year.
Okay, I understand that. I get that.
Not really surprising given the given the impact of that is mega hit. They also put out a list of what they call it, their most searched songs. So let me go from number 10 to number 1. I'm pretty sure you guessed number 1. Anyways, number 10 is Cough by Kiss Daniel. Number 9, How Are You My Friend by Johnny Drill. Number 8, Finesse Fields and Buju. Number 7, Girlfriend Roga. 6, Terminator by Ashake. 5, Rush by Star. Number 4, Calm Down by Rema. Number 3, Machala Kataefe featuring Berry Tiga. Number 2, Overdose, Maven's Crew. And number 1, guess.
Number 1.
It's arguably the biggest song this year.
What? No, man. Now you're confusing me. Burna's? Wasn't Burna the first?
No. If Burna didn't make the song of the year, who else would you give?
Ashake?
No, I know you have like Booga. It's Booga by Kiss, Daniel, and Techno.
All right, man.
Yeah, no surprises there. That's the most searched song this year too. So yeah, but no surprises anyway. So in the speaking of surprises, in the World Cup full of surprises, some people's goats going home early. We are glad to see our own music goats, gradually making outside appearances. He's reportedly going to perform at next week's Qatar World Cup closing ceremony. And we are happy to have him back. That's Davido. He's set to perform at the World Cup closing ceremony next week. Friday or Saturday or Sunday, whenever it is.
Next weekend.
So we really can't wait to see him. So again, who do you think will win now?
Who do I think will win now? I cannot bet anything on this World Cup anymore. Like this World Cup's like full of surprises.
It's crazy, Harry.
It's too crazy, man. It's too crazy. Like full of surprises all the way through. So yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy.
I don't
the
know,
games.
man. I still lean towards, like I have a bias towards like when great players are getting old, and so I still want Messi to win it. I wanted a Messi Ronaldo final, but since Ronaldo is gonna want Messi to win. Anyways, let's move on. This next one, I just want to say, would you look at that? Your first diamond plaque was on a song with a rapper, and just yesterday you were shitting on the genre. But I'm not going to say that. Anyways, Wizkid has become the first Nigerian artist to receive an RIAA diamond certification. This is for his contribution to Drake's mega hit One Dance, which was certified to have sold more than 10 million units in the, I swear to God, bro.
Yeah.
10 million units in the US. This is one of the biggest songs ever. Also one of the, I'd say, major contribution to like the shift in Afrobeats to a global audience, if I do say so myself. So yeah. Congrats Drake, congrats Wizkid, even though you be shitting on rap. Look where it got you now.
Yo, what is that, man?
Look where it got you now.
Yo, but continue. Yeah. It wasn't shit on rap.
He was. But yeah, it don't pass. Anyway, let's move to a guy we both like on this pod. Looks like the streets be getting a new Runtown project this Friday, December 16th. Runtown is finally dropping an album. It is not a drill. The album is going to be titled Signs. 14 songs, the album arts, and it's looking like there's no features with the album art that's out, so we can't wait. Crazy, you know where to come for the review. Yes, sir. So that's it this week on news making the round. So let's get into the topic properly. So Oxlade dropped his Closer remix with Camila Cabello, and the reactions to the songs were mixed, obviously. On one side, some people were like, oh, I like it. On the other side, some people hated it, And this is just like based off the music. And with music, like you either like it or you don't. But the conversations kind of like got deeper, and quite a number of people were like, oh, she wasn't even an Afrobeat song. She didn't flow well. Afrobeat is going to get gentrified, yada, yada, yada. So obviously, Closer, one of the biggest songs this year, and Camila Cabello, if you don't know who she is, she still holds the record for the most streamed songs ever by a solo female with Havana, that very big song. So she's obviously very talented, and she's what I call a streaming magnet. Yeah, that jam. So obviously, it makes sense numbers-wise for a collaboration like this to happen. But now the argument is, should Afrobeats artists just take features from these big international acts, just like start pad their numbers, even if it doesn't fit the song? To some people, like Afrobeats, they're saying Afrobeats might lose its essence. And to some people, they're saying it's good because it exposes like Afrobeat sound to a broader audience. So where do you stand? What do you think?
Okay, so I stand in the middle. And when I mean that I stand in the middle is that it's okay for you to have a feature. It's okay to have a remix of a song.
Yep.
Right? I'm not against you having a remix of songs. We rap songs, R&B songs have had remixes from the beginning of time. However, the only thing I don't like about it is when the remix comes. Like, I don't want to like listen to a song for 8 months and I'm past the song. The client, the artist has already released another single, and then he comes with a remix of that song. Like, it's already dead. Like, to me, in my ears, like we've passed that point. As long as you've released another song after that, I don't want to hear a remix to the first song. Like, I don't want it. That's it.
I feel you.
The remix window has passed. that's what I feel. I feel like, look, man, you can't give me that remix and like, when the song is still in our ears and like people are still like gravitating to the song. Yeah, just let it go, man. Yeah. Give me another hit, and maybe when that hit picks up, then you can give me a remix to that. So that's what I feel like. If this Closer song, okay, you did it was great, release another single. Like, hopefully that single, people gravitate towards that single, then you can drop a remix to that. Like, that's how I feel about it.
with I think I pretty much share your sentiments. Like you, I see both sides, to be honest.
Okay, just imagine if Booga had a remix to the song right now. I'm just thinking about it. Like, yes, Booga was a big song. Imagine Booga's remix came out now. So that's where I'm just like, come on, man. You passed that.
Random. Who do you want to throw on it? Which international act would you want to throw on Booga?
I don't want to throw anybody on it. It's past that.
No, just if we're in past that, who would you throw on it?
What's the sorry, now it's skipped my mind because I'm just talking about Booga. But Cough is like, yes. So Cough is the latest one, right? So if a remix of Cough can come out right now. So if I was to release someone on Cough, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe Stormzy? I don't know. That's who I have in mind. That's who I have.
Taylor Swift. Let's throw Taylor Swift on it.
No, man.
Anyway, I see both sides. To be honest. I feel like these collaborations help when and if it's done properly, like you said. You know, we've seen a couple of examples in recent times where these songs have gone on to be number one. And I get it's a business, you know, and me telling a record label not to look at the numbers and, you know, that sell a record, that's being very foolish. I just wish it to be coming to find us, that they be coming to find us instead of we going to find them, or them genuinely being interested in the songs, you know, so they give it their maximum effort. Case in point, Ed Sheeran on Peru.
Okay, but that's the thing. Like, most of these guys are actually... So I can see this collab, this Closer collab, as in them finding it, because the Closer song was everywhere. So maybe now she just saw it on a TikTok video and was like, oh, I really like this song. Maybe if I meet this guy, I can tell him, hey, look, and because that's how it is. It's like they hear the song 7 months later because somehow it caught up to the song because. You know, we've heard the song, but they're just hearing it like maybe, 7-8 months later, and they're like, "Oh my god, I really like this song. Can I jump on the remix?" That's pretty much what it is. You're just hearing it late.
Yeah. I get your point. I get what you mean, but like in terms of, I just want them to give you like whatever it is. If they want to jump on it, give you maximum effort. Again, like I said, you know how Sheeran just carried Peru on his head. He tweets about the songs. He performs the songs, whether Fireboy is there or not. Exactly. And I love that these collaborations are happening. It's only going to get bigger. And if we want Afrobeats to be a force, we have to collaborate. Bad songs will come. True. Bad collaborations will come. We can't help it. But at the end of the day, I feel like the great songs and the good artists always stand out. So it's just left for us to embrace it. So you guys that are on Oxlade's ass, free him. It's business at the end of the day. It's strategic. It's going to do the numbers. If you don't like it, listen to another song. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. So let's just segue from there into the song in like our new songs and album segment. So you've listened to the song, obviously. Do you like it?
The song is actually not bad. It's not a bad remix. It's not a bad remix.
Yeah, I feel so too. I like, but it doesn't really. To me, it's no different from the original. The verse doesn't add or subtract. Yeah, it doesn't add or anything. It doesn't subtract anything. So if you like the first one, you still like. If you're tired of the first one, if you're tired of it, you're tired of it. If you like it, you still like it. So yeah,
that's it.
Numbers game. They might as well just milk it while it's hot, man. They might as well just milk it.
Oh man. All right.
So Blessings remix Friday and Ashake. I really like this one. It's a Grammy nominated Friday, and Ashake, they link up on this one.
Yeah.
If you don't know who Friday is, it's the guy that handled the chorus on God Did with DJ Khaled. Love this one, very melodious, not married at all. I'm adding it to my playlist. Blessings remix Friday and Ashake. Ashake tag still working for everybody. Everybody's enjoying him for now. So
not only did he handle the chorus, he also produced the beat. So he's also a producer.
Ah, for real? I didn't know that.
So
Nice. Producer, rapper, singer, talented guy.
So he was also, I think he also produced on Chris Brown's album. So he has like double nomination, double Grammy nomination. So yeah, man, like I really like this song. Like this is a song that I really like. Now, exactly, this is what I'm saying. Like this Blessing song was on his like EP that came out in like October. A remix is coming out in December. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not that far off. Not like, you know, the remix is coming out like 2023, July.
Like next year.
Exactly. That's what I'm feeling like. So this is a perfect time. Like, okay, he's dropped his stuff. He's, you know, linked up with Ashake, who he says he's a big fan of. It's good. And they dropped this. So this is what I like. Like, this is how you said, like, you know, they're reaching out now. This is someone who's reaching out. It's not a mega star, but hey, this is exactly the kind of collab we want to see, and this is a really good song.
Yeah, not bad at all, man. Speaking of collabs, Alte collab Manhattan by TZ and Cross Santino. I like this beat. It was produced by GMK. Very Alte-ish, as you'd expect. So if you're in like that Alte space, I'm pretty sure this one is for you, like Manhattan by TZ and Cross Santino.
Yeah, man, this made it to my Afrobeat chill playlist. Yeah, I like the song. Both verses were good. Melody was nice. Yeah, so this one makes it. This one stays.
Yes, sir. I liked it too. Enjoyed it. We also listened to The GOAT by Eriga off his Lost Boy Deluxe album edition. If you love Eriga, he comes through again. He hardly misses. If you haven't listened to the album, you guys should get on it. It's called Lost Boy. The deluxe just came out on Friday. So listen to The GOAT by Eriga.
Yeah, really dope song. I was actually, you know, even enjoying the deluxe, like listening to the album all over again. So yeah, The GOAT is like the very last song of the album. So I mean, brand new song. So yeah, Eriga. Funny as always. So verses were funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like his delivery as always. So yeah, this is a good song. And I also listened.
This last one is All You.
So
I know. All You. I didn't really enjoy this one.
What? In the same realm of like Blessings and Friday, right? Is this guy called Black Odyssey. It's Yankee artist, you know, based out of Houston, and he has a song with Buju Benson, and Buju's verse on it is flawless. Like the song it flows. Like at one point you wouldn't even know who did which verse. Like, so it sounds seamless. Like it's not forced at all. So a perfect cohesive feature collaboration. So man, I really love this song, man. I know you're here.
Yeah, yes, sir. You know lie at all, because I also listened to it and I felt the same way. Lilo by Black Odyssey and Buju. Those were the songs we were bumping this week. So let's get into the albums. Not really albums, just projects. We have 3 projects on deck. Let's kick off with Bad Boy Etiquette 101 by Ajebo Hustlers. Not a bad album for me. These guys, you know, they stick to their working formula. You know, the one they had on the last album, Bad Boy Etiquette, is no different. 7 songs, production from Nif Keys, Orlando, Clemzy, and a few other guys, with features from Fav and Mayokun. They're in their bad boy elements. They're talking about breakup, sex, you know, stuff like that. Their reality. We already know they can rap with their pidgin style, and they're proving they can make a body of work. So I enjoyed this one totally. Definitely going to be giving it another spin. Bad Boy Etiquette 101 by Ajebo Hustlers.
Okay. I would give it another shot, but yeah. So far,
get on it, no give it another shot. Yeah. Someone else that dropped Code AF. I'm thinking AF is as fuck. If my Gen Z, this thing works right. Code AF, Code as fuck. Yeah, album is Cold Season, or EP is Cold Season, because it's just 2 songs. She hits her with her debut EP, 2 songs, Blues and Wasted. Blues was produced by Sebastian, and Wasted was produced by Mike Misson. She's got the voice. So there's definitely something here, and I think she's one we should keep an eye on. I think she'll do great by what I listen to. So yeah, Cold Season by Code AF. You guys should also get on that.
As you said, she has the voice. Like her voice is nice. Maybe strongly on blues. Like that blues song is strong. Like I feel it. Like that song, I feel that song a lot. So yeah, she's dope on blues. Wasted, which is like the main single, is still a good song, but man, blues blew me away. So take that. So I really like her style. I really like her.
Okay, we also bumped. Yeah, she's dope. She's pretty dope, like we said. Cold Season by Cold AF. You guys should check it out. Let's fly into airplane mode. See what I did there. Anyway, let's get into airplane mode. Airplane mode by April May. Another short EP, 5 songs. You know, April May features Boogie, Psycho YP, Dami Omishore. This EP sounds very different. You know, not the regular stuff you're used to hearing. I don't know if it's me, but it just has that like old New York summer sound. That, you know, I loved Darkness, the one with a guy called Larry, even if I didn't understand what he was saying in French, but the beats just like captured like what she was saying, and the guy just came in with his French rapping, and I just thought it was a pretty dope album from top to bottom. 5 songs, Airplane Mode by April May. What say you?
Yes, Darkness was my favorite song, but what really stood out for me is that all the features on this came correct. You know, Psycho YP, you know where I stand with Psycho YP. Verse was dope. Of course, we had
your guy.
That's my guy, man. I don't know what you like, but like his verse was fresh. You know, Boogie, she had like a back and forth with Boogie on their own feature.
Very dope
song. Friends, so it was like that was like really dope. Like they were both helping each other in the verses. Like that was actually a good song as well. So yeah, I mean, short as for what what we hear, it sounds good. Hopefully we hear some more from her in the future.
Yes, sir. And we have Open House Volume 1 by Aristocrat Records. I got into this late, so I didn't really listen. But Show was like, "Oh shit, this is the dopest shit I've heard ever." And I'm like, okay. Tell us what you heard.
Let everybody calm down. Are we all calm? Okay, let's calm down. Now.
Okay, let's calm down. Yeah, I calm.
Exactly. In the realm of A&Rs, you know how we always complain about different albums that we listen to? And we're always saying, like, these people need A&Rs, these people need A&Rs. This, my friends, is the best A&R album, project, whatever I've heard from Nigeria. That's it. That's my stamp on this. Open House 1, Access Granted, is the best collaboration compilation album there is ever. Put my stamp on that.
That is such see the praises you are giving this thing. If they go listen and they don't like then go shoot you.
If you listen to this thing that you don't like it, man, there's something wrong with you. That's all it is. There's something wrong with you. Now, this is okay. So let's break it down. What Open House is. It's pretty much like Aristocrats Records, of course. PD Picasso, who found Burna Boy and Lyric and those crew guys, came up with this theme of like bringing different artists, upcoming artists, because it feels like most of them are upcoming artists, and putting them in like a session and making them collaborate with each other. And that's basically what this album is. It's just different people on different songs produced by different people, and it just blends seamlessly. It's not like, oh, this guy is doing one song and just the next song is off and something. Like every song on this, from top to bottom, the song, everything plays so well. And you just be like, oh, can this person sing on this song with this another person? Like everything goes well. From the first song, Cast has a guy called Ziddy, Cartrell, Monster the Fireman. Like I've never heard of him before, but his raps, his bars are dope. There's Runaway with Awesome HC, Ziki again, Jacob Hunter. That song is like a East, like he has a East vibe, but still flows with the Cast, the first song. Pisces, which has Cold as Fuck on it. Messy, which has K and Cold as Fuck. Like I can run through everything. Like all the songs are just dope. Like every single artist. Like I'm gonna be checking for
Say less. We're gonna listen. We're gonna listen. I'm gonna put it on my gym playlist tomorrow morning.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Check that out.
This is an album you guys should check out. Open House 1, Access Granted. Yeah, man. Enjoy it.
By Aristocrat Record. Okay. We gonna listen. So you guys check it out. Open House 1, Volume 1 by various artists. Aristocrat Records. So from the open house, let's get into the spotlight of the week. And my guy, his name is An Endless Ocean. The name is so complicated. The guy is called An, like just as pronounced, An Endless Ocean. I really love this guy. And it's not every time we bring you like things of the world. Sometimes we bring you blessings and good tidings. So he's sort of like a gospel artist, but I don't want to box him into that category. I'll just say he's a great songwriter. He has a beautiful voice. So if you consider Kirk Franklin gospel, I guess, so he's in like that same realm, but like a singer. So trust me, you guys are going to love this one. I want you guys to check the song Imagine out. So the name of the song is called Imagine, and his name, see my track, I don't delete. And his name is An Endless Ocean. You guys should check it out. Imagine by An Endless Ocean. Let us know what you think. So that is our spotlight guide this week. So from there, we are getting into the Turntable Chart. Turntable Charts brings you the best performing artists and songs. Every week, thousands of songs are tracked across radio and streaming platforms in Nigeria. This week on the charts, we have one new entry, and again, we have a not so new number one replacing the old number one, and these guys are just playing Tinko it's number one. Well, let's start from number 10, Philo, Bella Shmurda and Omalay. At number 9, coming down, Two Sugar, Wizkid featuring Aya Star. New entry dropping in at number 8, Traboski by Boju. Coming down at number 7, Joa Ashake. Also coming down, Rush by Aya Star. Ashiwaju, my jam, just keeps going up. It's at number 5 with Roga. Loaded, Tiwa Savage and Ashake coming down. Climbing up one step is One Damo by Maven's Crew. Coming down from number 1, Kof, Odo, Empire and Kiss Daniel. And replacing it, song that this one should replaced, you guessed it, Extra Cool by Young John. These guys are just replacing themselves and replacing themselves. Next week, Kof will be number 1. But I feel like, let me just make a bold prediction. I feel like One Damo is going to be number 1 because it just keeps climbing.
Really?
Yeah, so that's my bold prediction for I just a bold prediction there. So let's see. Let's see if I'm gonna get it right.
All right.
Anyways, let's move into the fives segment you guys love. And this week's The Five is inspired by my favorite Afrobeats and international collabs this year, 2022. At number 5, I have Attention by Omalay featuring Justin Bieber. I call this one an underrated bop. It's off the Boy Alone album. I really, really enjoyed this one. I don't know why people didn't really enjoy it, or it came out when it wasn't supposed to come out, but on the album, you know how I feel about the album. It flows seamlessly. So, Attention by Omalay and Justin Bieber. At number 4, one of my favorite songs of the summer, Future featuring Thames and Drake. This is a Grammy-nominated song. Enough said. Let me not talk too much on this one. It's a jam. At number 3, it's Davido and the Sunday Choir for me. Stand Strong. This is such a great song, and I think it's a collab no one saw coming. Like nobody really saw it coming, but it's a really great song. And the Sunday Choir is, to me, the international act. They work with Kanye West, so it's a international and local collaboration. Okay. Stand Strong, Davido. At number 2, I don't know why they didn't make this song a single. It's Fireboy's Diana featuring Chris Brown and Shenseea. This was Chris Brown's song, in my own opinion. It was totally in his bag. I love this one. Fireboy's Diana. You guys should check. Well, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard the album now. It's one of my favorite songs on the album. Anyways, at number one, my absolute favorite. One of my favorite songs this year, one of UK's biggest jams. This is how a collaboration should be done, in my own opinion. Like I said, both artists coming together. Ed Sheeran, who is known for his pen game, he hired an Afrobeat songwriter to come and help him so he could just get it right. That's how seriously he took this song. You already know the song, Peru, Peru, Para. I'm sure I'm tired of it by now, but my favorite jam this year, Peru remix with Fireboy. That was my number one Afrobeats international collaboration this year on the 5. So let's hear yours.
Okay, that's not bad. I mean, you already know that I already have only thing for one song, but yeah. Besides that, yeah. Mine, however, is my top 5 current best features. So, given the fact that Runtown is back, I'm just running through how many, the feature guys. Like once you get them on the song, they won't fail. Current form. Yeah. At number 5, who will always be on the list, no matter what year we are in, is One Day Cole. He was like on a couple DJ songs past them. He was on MI's album. He was on Vector's album as well. So
it was like 5-6 songs this year.
One Day Cole's working, man. To be honest, man, it was working this year.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's One Day. At number 4 is Davido. I also believe that Davido doesn't have like a bad feature. Like doesn't have like it doesn't have a bad feature. It doesn't have a skip this, never listen to its feature. Even if he didn't work that hard this year, but I mean he still gave us electricity. So number 3 is Burna Boy. You already know what it be. Asumba remix plus, the Sharif song. Yes, Burna was and is always guest feature. Will kill it. At number 2.
True that.
Number 2, we know who he is. Ashake, Mr. Loaded, Mr. Money with Vibe right now, Mr. Bandana.
Mr. Feature.
Call him Friday. Yeah. Friday calls it. Like wherever you be, man, he gives you that. And my number 1, hey, it's my list, and I feel that Buju Benson is the number 1 current guy feature, and that's my list.
Yeah, no matter it. You know who else is going to like this list? Ruga. Ruga is going to be like, yes, you see, I told you guys. All he does is features. So Ruga is definitely going to like your list. Anyways, let's move into eliminates, and we are anticipating Runtown's album next week. So let's just get into 8 killer Runtown songs and see which one stands last.
Easy peasy.
So doing verses, we've got Galado featuring Davido, and we've got Painkiller, 2 fire songs.
Painkiller, easy. The only reason why I'm not picking Galado is just because it sounds exactly like a P Square song. Like it was a P Square song.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was a P Square song. Like
I know it sounds. I know the song you're talking about.
Exactly.
I think it's collabo. I think it's collabo or something. Yeah, but yeah, it sounds like
Yeah, collabo, exactly. Collabo.
Okay.
So
I feel like this one is going to be easy. Mad Over You featuring Mad Over You versus Alaji, Illbliss, and Runtown.
Mad Over You. Yeah, very easy.
Mad Over You easy, Abi. No surprises there. Doing verses again. 2 Wizkid features, Bend Down Pause and Lagos to Kampala. Bend Down Pause and Lagos to Kampala.
I know. Now, another reason exactly why, yes, this is a very hard one. But, like I did mention, when a song sounds like another song, even if it was a big hit, I still got to go with the one that was fresh.
Yeah.
So, Lagos to Kampala takes this.
Okay. If that's your criteria, we have nothing but we have no other choice but to support it. So Lagos to Kampala takes that for you. We have Star Signs featuring Odunsi versus The Banger by Uhuru, another fire song.
If it was any other song, Star Signs would win. But anytime when you hear the vibes, please, the banger, man. Come on. Easy.
Bro, boys were outside that year with the banger. And I get it. I get it. So yeah, to the next round, we've got Painkiller versus Lagos to Kampala featuring Wizkid.
Painkiller takes
What
this.
say you?
Painkiller takes this. Painkiller.
Easy. Painkiller
Easy.
makes it to the next round. So we've got Mad Over You and the banger featuring Uhuru. Two huge songs that defined two summers. What say you?
All right, so one of them was a great song. They played it till I hated it. The other one was a great song, and no matter how much times they play it, I still love it. So with that being said, I gotta go with every time you hear the banger.
What over Mad Over You?
Hey, I'm just telling you how it is. I'm telling you how it is.
Jesus Christ.
It's simple. It's a simple thing.
I'm not doing this thing with you again. I kid you not.
Oh, you're mad
How
over
dare
me.
you?
You're mad over me.
Right now, yes. All right, let's go to the Painkiller versus Lagos to Kampala featuring Wizkid.
This is still back to Painkiller, man. Love that song. Love that song.
All right. So final round, we've got the banger and Painkiller, and I feel like I already know your final song.
Every time. You know, first of all, I just want to even say, like, Runtown, like, if you go through Runtown's discography, like, his hits,
Yeah.
Runtown is, like, the best at, like, picking a sound. Like, you know how Ashake has this song?
Yes.
If
I
Runtown
see it.
decided to take it, nah, man, he'd be flawless with it, because every single hit he has is, like, he just takes that style that's ringing that day, that yeah, whatever, flips it, and he always makes a hit with it. So,
Bro,
yeah.
no doubt about that, man. No doubt about that. So the banger stands at top for you, right?
Yeah,
No argument.
That's it. That's my number one.
All right. On Eliminate today is the banger. That's what Show picked. I'd have picked Mad Over You if it was me. That's the ultimate. I don't care what anybody says. That's the best Runtown song ever. Anyways, come next week. I don't know about Show, but I'm going to be biased and I'm when I review this album because I just have a soft spot for Runtown. But let's hear. I hope the album bangs, and we'll give you guys our review next week. And with that, we've come to the end of the show. Thank you guys for listening to this episode of Afrobeats Weekly. We hope you enjoyed it. New episode of the podcast drops every Monday. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your pod from. We would also love to hear from you. Use the hashtag Afrobeats Weekly. Please leave us comments, suggestions, and send new music to fanmail@afrobeatspod.com.
That's
Also, don't forget to follow us on Afrobeats Pod on Twitter and Instagram. We'll catch you on the next episode. Yeah, my guy. We're out. Peace.